What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard. So this video is a little bit different. Here recently, I say recently, about the last 6-7 months, I've been having some stomach issues. I didn't really do any recording after Tuesday of last week, so I've had one long break. Just saying, one really long break. Um, however, luckily, nothing's at least upon initial diagnosis, everything's good. I've been having some stomach issues, and really the only thing that's going to suck is going to be for me because all my good food's gone now. I've got apparently I've got what was it, anxiety, basically IBS as a result of anxiety. Now, for those that don't know, it's not something I talk about a whole lot. I've got and I've always had it. I've got horrible anxiety. Like sometimes it's so bad I've wanted to literally. It feels like you just want to just cut your skin off to let whatever's underneath out, because it's almost it feels like an electrical current sometimes. Like that's how strong it is sometimes. And even whenever it doesn't feel like that, it immediately makes me jump to worst case scenarios on everything. But outside of that, outside of that, um, it's it causes some behavioral issues, unfortunately, because I'm quick to, as much as I love to laugh and as much as I love to take and just have conversations, it also leads me to quickly snap at things. Like I'm not very good with loud noises, like overly loud noises, unless it's something like within my headphones and I'm conscientiously listening to something that's loud, and I've made it that way for a reason. A lot of times that's to block everything else out. Like my wife and my family knows when I'm trying to take and get rid of excess energy, or not energy, but anxiety, because I'll have a lot of times it's the post hardcore, or what's considered post hardcore, or the punk, or like new metal, heavy metal, rock, like, and I'm not only am I listening to it, but I'm singing it at the loudest decibel possible, and that's just to take and get rid of that excess anxiety. I've had panic attacks come out of nowhere, and like this is something that I've dealt with my entire life, and I'm I come from an old school family. Like you just need to take and set your mind on something and make your hands busy. Like you need to focus on something, set your hands. But that's how you dealt with stuff like that. That or you got an ass whooping, one of the two. Like legit, that's how you dealt with things. And really, with the way things have gone medically in the last so many different years, things have gotten a lot better. They're more easily able to identify issues that arise from anxiety. Um, so not knowing how to take and get rid of that feeling, I self medicated with alcohol for a long time, probably till just before my 30s. And even then, even after I took and slowed way down, even after I slowed way down, um, I still like, I still would like to drink. That's gone now. I'm not, pretty much the only thing I'm supposed to be able to have is red wine. And that's also because not only do I have stomach issues, I've got a fatty liver. Luckily, it's not acute, but I don't want to press the issue because a fatty liver can lead to cirrhosis and piss on all that, right? So that's where I'm sitting with that kind of stuff. To be honest with you, I'm not really surprised because how do I put this? Let's see, me, my mom, my sisters, my brother, we're fucking basket cases, Joe. Like we are straight up cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs as far as anxiety is concerned. Um, Now I have went to the doctor for anxiety before. Like this has the anxiety. It hasn't ever prevented me, other than whenever I have like panic attacks, in which sometimes like there's reasons for them, and other times, and a lot of the times, it's just been out of nowhere. Like either you get the feeling that something's wrong, or just what's going on. You either feel like you're gonna have a heart attack, or you just feel, and it's fucking horrific. It's fucking horrific. I don't know any other way to put it. It's horrific. It's just absolutely horrible. Um, but there, I say we're all basket cases, but my mom, my sister, and probably my brother, and I don't know if he's been seen or if he has the same issues, but my mom and my sister, they both have IBS as well. Both of them have horrible anxiety. My sister, I think, is probably she's like the coolest cucumber out of all of us. So I don't think she's got the anxiety to the level that we've got, but like, she's still got that nervousness. Like if you see me moving in videos and stuff like that, I'm doing this and it's unconsciously doing it. That, or you see bouncing, like a bouncing movement, it's nervous energy, and it's always, always been like that. And I wish that was something that uh probably got ADHD, because I'll be honest with you, unless I'm doing this, um, I'm all over the place. Like unless I'm doing this, where I'm and even doing this, looking for videos to actually react to, I'm scatterbrained. So I'll take and find a video or two, and then I'll take and watch 10 videos while I should be looking for videos to actually react to. And I have to rein it in. Oh shit! I gotta take and react. I gotta find videos to react to, and then I'll take and find another 2 or 3 videos to react to, and it's another 5, 6, 7 videos that I'm watching. Shit, another 2 or 3 videos that I can react to, and it's something that, you know, I'll be honest with you, it's something that I've never went and got seen for. It's something they could probably take and put me on Adderall or Ritalin or something like that. But to be honest with you, I don't want anything like that. For the anxiety, I've got some Klonopin, but I don't ever take them. And it's like unless I'm trying, I've gotten myself to that point where I'm about to have a panic attack, and I know it's coming because I can a lot of times feel them. Thankfully, I've come to know the signs of what it is that's happening. 40 years will do that for you sometimes. Um, and I'll take and get one of the Klonopin, and I'll take it after about 15 minutes later, cool as a cucumber. 10 minutes after that, sleep for 4 hours. So, it's either that or I'll take and hit this Blue Mirage THC pen, and I'll hit that a time or two, and after about 2 or 3 minutes, it cools down. As long as I don't hit it too much to where I'm not doing anything more than just taking the edge off and don't get super baked, which all I do one good time, and I 2, 3, 4, 3 or 4 minutes later, the edge is at least taken off, and I can better kind of deal with stuff. But if you feel something is like different, or you feel like, man, go get seen for stuff. I wish I'd have done this so long ago. Or at least I wish I'd have known before I was in my 30s that I had an anxiety issue. And if I'd have known before I was 30 and could have had some kind of medication for it, maybe I wouldn't, number one, have felt the need to self medicate with alcohol for so long to actually uh, not feel that shit. Because that's the reason why I did it. So I didn't have to feel that shit. Because it sucks. It's just, it sucks horribly. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy ever. Um, and in turn, maybe it would have prevented stuff like the fatty liver that I have now. Which, I mean, granted, kind of fat. So there's that. But also, uh, without the alcohol taken and actually adding to everything, which I say I'm kind of fat. Used to back. Apologies, my kid come in, so she's laid down now, about to go to sleep. Um, yeah, I really wish I'd have known what it was sooner. I'd have known, that panic attacks and anxiety were a thing. Um, Maybe I could have gotten some medication. Now, granted, I have went to the doctor before for medication for it. Whenever I was just like, look, I'm having panic attacks. I've always got, it feels like electrical current running underneath my skin. Like I'm constantly, I'm just all the time. It's just anxiety. And they put me on Zoloft, and it didn't really help all that much because I still had massive anxiety. But on top of it, it made me mean as a rattlesnake. Like, hard, and I would tell the doctor, it's not really, it's not doing anything. It's just making me mean towards my family. And they upped the dosage. So, yeah. So, I do know how now to take an actually. I've known for the last couple years. I've figured out in the last couple years how to at least how to take and start handling things and not feel like the need I have the need to self medicate. Um, However, the unintended consequences of that's kind of what I'm going through right now. Now, I was supposed to have an endoscopy um, due to stomach issues I've been having. Um, Luckily, a lot of the stuff that they scheduled the endoscopy for hasn't really showed all that much since I've started changing my diet. I'm not eating as much red meats, a lot of tuna, salmon, chicken, not a whole lot of pork, not a whole lot of beef, um, more nuts, fruits, veggies, stuff like that. I'm not fully eating the way I should, but I'm not eating any processed food. I've all but here in the last couple months, uh, here in the last 2 months, pretty much cut out processed foods. So if you see me here in the next going forward, as the months go on, to slim down a bit, and that's going to be the reason why, because I can guarantee you, it's not altogether willingly, because I'm fat. I like to eat. That being said, I do want to take and live a long time, so if I do have to take and slim down and eat right, so that way my body don't go all berserk on me for the rest of my life, um, that's what I'll do. And yeah, if you feel like you need help, man, go get seen by somebody. Like, don't let it take and accumulate because you've let it go, and later on, it turned into other things that happen uh, that affect you physically. That's just not very bright, to be honest with you. So don't be like me. Be bright. Go get checked before go see a doctor before really things just kind of get out of whack. Because once it gets further along, you can correct it. But I'm at the age of 40, so it's not like this is probably going to be oh, I can just eat good for like 2 or 3 weeks and all this will be gone. No, this is going to be a lifetime change. So hey, it is what it is, though. But that being said, I just want to let y'all know kind of where everything's at, kind of what I've been going through. One of the reasons why here the last probably week or so, I haven't really been active as much. I mean, I released videos last week on the channel, but I had some of those pre-recorded. I only did a couple videos. Um, so yeah, I mean, but now it's that, but also the kids are out of school for the summer, so I'm also trying to take and you know take care of them a little bit more. And here this next month we'll be having my 17-year-old. She'll be home. She'll be here from Tennessee. Um, Actually gonna go get her this coming week. So yeah. So you're still gonna take and get videos, me daily as much as possible. But you know what? I'm enjoying things. So y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.